morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie, and today we're doing a stitch with me on a long dog sampler called Rosemarkie. If you watched my whip parade, you will have heard my plans on this one, which is going to be I am going to do my best to try and stitch on this guy with you every Friday to see some good progress on this one. Hopefully it finished by the end of the year, because it's a small guy. It's not huge, but in saying that, there's cross stitching, there's back stitching. This is done 1/1 full cross on a 32 count? No, 28 count. 28 count, sorry. But it is tiny and small. But that's okay. I really like doing this one. I enjoy it. I am using Water Lilies floss in the color Plum. Yes, the color Plum. I love this color. It's got purples, blues, and teals in it. And yeah, my first ever silk. So it's been fun. I enjoy silk. I didn't know if I would or not, but I do. Let me just turn my phone on vibrate here. And we'll get started. Today is a chatty video. I know y'all enjoy those more than the music videos. So I decided not to cut my floss in half today, so we will see how that goes. So it's an extra long strand. Once we get started, it shouldn't be too bad. I like my threads longer because you don't have to change them out as often. All right. We should be good now. That is probably my least favorite part of cross stitching, is starting and ending my threads. I take that back. My least favorite thing about cross stitching is stitching white on white. So the part we're working on here is just a mimic of this piece on the top. So there's a lot of symmetry to this piece. I believe this is actually one of Long Dog's geometric pieces. That's actually my favorite collection, is their geometrics. I guess I like the symmetry. So I was looking up. Uh-oh, we got a knot. That happens when you do long strands. They're usually pretty easy to fix. Usually, not always. This one's... There we go. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was looking up some new webcams. So I'd like to get a better one than what I have. This one works, but I'd like to get one that has a better zoom quality to it. And I did find one, but I'm gonna have to save up for it because it's kind of pricey. Which I had a feeling it would be, you know, better technology costs more. So maybe by the end of the year I'll be able to get that. We will see. Camera also has it's a 10 times zoom, which this one now is only a 5. It has a better mic quality as well, and it has better picture quality. It's a 4K video, which is you can get a 1080 video quality on 60 frames per second. This one doesn't do. It'll do a 60 frame rate, but not on a 1080, not on a 4K video resolution. I think I'm saying that all right. Much as I love tech, cameras are not, you know, video stuff is, I'm still learning about it. Oh, we're slipping. We got some slippage. That's the bad thing about doing this 1/1. Your threads do slip behind the fabric threads. You have to kind of watch it and, you know, take things a little slower. That happens a lot when I'm doing the back stitching on here. And one thing I try to do, at least with the X's, is when I'm starting a new a new X, I'll try to go to the furthest hole away from where I just went in, to try to prevent that as much as possible. Doesn't always happen, or doesn't always work, but okay, I am going to cut the tail here. It's getting in my way. If you guys, I don't know if you guys watched all the way through my whip braid. I know it was pretty long, but I have opened up a Discord channel for us, for the community. That's not right. Yes, it is right. I will put the link in the description box below. Basically, Discord is just like a open chat in the channel. We can share pictures. We can do, messages, video chats, things like that. So you can just download it on your phone, the Discord app, and the link should take you straight to our channel. I still have not put up, hold on, I gotta see where I'm at. I still haven't put up a picture for like our channel. I want to create one, and I haven't had the time to do so. So the icon is just WNS, I think. But that is us. So y'all can hop over there and let me, send a message. Let me know what you're working on. I think it will be really fun. And I have put up a like little welcome message so you guys know that the channel is active. Gotta pull my thread a little bit. Twisted. There we go. But if you are having trouble getting into it, please let me know. Because I want to make sure that y'all are able to get into it and there's nothing on my end that I need to do. This is my first time creating a channel on Discord. I've used Discord for a few years now, but I've never created my own channel. So any feedback on that would be great. Down one. Oh, I'm hooked. Okay, how do we want to do this? Is that right? Yeah, it is. Okay. There is a lot of counting, I would say, with long dogs. I'm always having to double check where I am. I think that's why I park in full coverage, because it's less counting. And with long dogs, you don't park. You just gotta count. I'd say, if you don't like counting very much, I'm not saying don't give it a try. I'd say give it a try, but just be, on alert, or, know that you're going to be counting a lot. Actually, when I am doing like these really long ones, I will get another needle or a straight pin, and I will mark like 5 or 10 stitches so that I don't have to constantly go back up to the top and count again. But I do say the more motifs you have, the further along, the more you can kind of judge off of a motif where you need to put your stitches in at. Because see here, I need to go one below. No, I need to get even with this symbol, or this one down here. So it needs to all be even. So that's the bottom of that. And I can just go up the other side. Come on. Please say I did that right. 1, 2. Yeah, I did. Okay. Got a little scared there. This is definitely a nice change to my max supersized max color that I'm working on right now, The Fantastic Voyage by Amy Stewart. I posted the other day on Instagram and here a picture. I'm at, where was I at? 0.5%. Let me tell you, I don't mind it. I know a lot of people hate max color because of all the changing. Honestly, don't mind it, but it is really slow going and it does take a lot out of me, just like mentally. Like, you're not getting anywhere. But I mean, I am. But something I have learned, I was putting all of my threads on bobbins. Well, bobbins and max color are not cohesive. So as a temporary solution, because I can't afford to buy thread drops for every DMC color, which is basically what you need for a max color chart. I got what are they called? Note cards. Very flimsy. Wouldn't recommend it, but it is a temporary solution because I had them on hand. I spent like 3 hours writing out every DMC color onto these cards and punching holes in them. To make them my floss drops. For the time being, I want to either get good sturdy cardstock, or actually what I'd really like to do is make some resin thread drops. But the problem with that is I have been searching for days now for a mold for a floss card. I cannot find one. I need something with 2 holes and holes that are big enough to hold the thread and put on a ring to hold them all, and I cannot find any. So, not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Obviously, cardstock would be the easy solution, but it wouldn't be a permanent solution because when I pull the threads out, it cuts the paper, even cardstock. Obviously, it's not as bad with cardstock. They would last longer than what I have it on now. But if it got resin, I wouldn't have that issue. So I don't know. I'm still looking into it, still browsing Amazon and seeing what I can find. I know there's a way that you could like make your own molds, like they make kits for that. But it is not cheap just for the mold. I mean, it's not going to be cheap as is for the resin, but having to make a mold on top of that and not knowing how long it's going to last, don't know if it's worth it. Oops, sorry, hit the camera. You guys are like super close to the fabric right now. Okay, we're hooked. Here we go. I really need to do my nails, guys. I have not had the energy to do it. Ooh. I'm gonna need to go pour me another cup of coffee after this. Gotta get some things done today. To do dishes. Really need to start laundry, but we'll see if that happens. Just like pick up the house. How does a house just get so dirty? I honestly don't even know if I'll sit down and stitch today because so many things need to be done. Don't you hate that? All you want to do is sit down and stitch, but no. Housework is calling. Dog hair. Dottie goes back to the vet tomorrow to get her blood pressure checked to see how her new medication is working. Because I was actually getting very, very scared because she wasn't eating the entire first week she was on this medication. So I found some Entice up in the cabinet that they had given her once, which is a appetite stimulator. And after a few days of using that, she's back to normal, thankfully. Which we found out is a side effect of this medication is no appetite. Nothing that the doctor warned. The doctor warned me about her being dizzy. Not about her not eating. So we'll see tomorrow what her blood pressure is, if they are going to adjust the medication or change it, or if she's doing good. Hopefully she's doing good on it. Alright. Let's put this last stitch in. And I'm doing the loop in method. So you go up in one hole, you go back down in that same hole, leave a loop, go up in your opposite side, you're going to go through your loop, and here's the important part. You're going to pull it to where you just have your one strand on top, not your loop on top, but your one strand on top. See? Otherwise, you're going to have a 2-stranded top. So 1 strand's on top. And you go down in the hole you made the loop in and pull it till that loop knot disappears. And then you can cut it. And that's how you do a ending loop. And it's worked so far. I started doing it on my Max Color. Wouldn't recommend it on the Max Color. I enjoyed it. Stitches have not come out or anything like that, but it just made it really bulky when there were just one stitch of a bunch of different colors. So I stopped doing that and went back to my hanging my extra threads of my end threads, so that the back wouldn't be so bulky. But on a piece like this, I'd say it's perfect. That being said, I've only done it for a couple weeks, so, you know, as time goes, I'll let you guys know if anything pops out or anything like that. For now, it seems to be working fairly well for me. But, okay guys, I hope you have a good Friday. We will work on this again next Friday. We might go into a bottom, or there's another motif here. We might go into that next. We'll see. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.